ancient mystics, from the yogis of India to the Zen masters of Japan, believed that breath was the bridge between the seen and the unseen. And now, modern science is catching up, proving that the way you breathe determines how you think, how you feel, and even the world you create around you. This is not just philosophy. This is science. Studies show that breath can rewire your nervous system, alter brain waves, and even shift your perception of time. And yet most of us spend our entire lives breathing without thought, without control, completely unaware of the power that lies within. In this video, we'll explore the hidden science of breath, drawing wisdom from ancient traditions and groundbreaking modern research. By the end, you'll understand why your breath holds the power to heal, to manifest, and to shift reality itself. So take a deep breath, and let's begin. For thousands of years, sages and mystics have spoken of breath as something far greater than mere oxygen. In Hinduism, it is called prana, the life force energy that sustains all living things. In Taoism, it is known as qi, the breath of the universe. In Tibetan Buddhism, monks practice tummo breathing, generating internal heat even in freezing temperatures, an ability that baffled scientists until it was studied under laboratory conditions. The ancient yogic text, the Hatha Yoga Pradipika, describes how conscious breathwork awakens dormant energy within the body, leading to heightened states of awareness. Even Leonardo da Vinci, centuries ahead of his time, observed that breath seemed to influence the movement of emotions within the human body. But how did they know? How did civilizations without microscopes or brain scans understand that breath holds the power to influence mind and body? The answer is simple. They experienced it. They saw its effects firsthand, refining techniques that modern science is only beginning to understand. And now, after centuries of skepticism, research confirms what the mystics always knew. Neuroscience has uncovered something astonishing. Breath is the remote control for the brain. In his book, Breath, The New Science of a Lost Art, journalist James Nestor dives deep into how breath influences the body at a cellular level. He explains that modern humans have become dysfunctional breathers, relying on shallow, inefficient breathing patterns that increase stress and limit mental clarity. But when we consciously control our breath, everything changes. Take the autonomic nervous system, for instance. This system controls our fight or flight response, our stress, and rest and digest response, our calm. Scientists at Stanford have discovered that deep breathing can instantly turn off the stress response. This means that with just a few conscious breaths, you can shift from anxiety to focus, from chaos to clarity. Researchers at UCLA found that breath alters brain waves, the electrical rhythms of the brain. Slow, deep breathing increases alpha and theta waves, the same states experienced in deep meditation, creativity, and flow states. This aligns perfectly with what the ancients described, that breath can expand awareness and heighten intuition. Even time itself bends to breath. A study from Stanford University found that slowing the breath slows the perception of time, suggesting that conscious breathing could allow someone to expand the present moment, just as monks and mystics have described for centuries. So if breath is this powerful, the next question is, how do we use it? If your breath can shift your mind, emotions, and perception of time, then controlling it means controlling your reality. Here are 3 proven breath techniques that align ancient wisdom with modern science. The reality-shaping breath, cyclic sighing. This is one of the simplest, most effective breathing methods for instant clarity. Inhale deeply through your nose. Hold for 3 seconds. Exhale in 2 parts. 1 long sigh, followed by a short sigh. Neuroscientists at Stanford found that this technique reduces cortisol, the stress hormone, faster than any other breathing method. By shifting your body's chemistry, it allows you to make better decisions, manifest better outcomes, and become more attuned to the present moment. The power breath, Tumo or Wim Hof method. Practiced by Tibetan monks and studied extensively by scientists, this method involves taking 30 deep, fast breaths through the nose, holding the last breath after exhaling. Wim Hof, a Dutch extreme athlete, has used this technique to withstand freezing temperatures and even fight off infections, proving that breath can alter body chemistry at will. The manifestation breath, box breathing. Used by both Navy SEALs and ancient yogis, this technique sharpens focus and enhances mental control. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Exhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. It is scientifically proven to lower stress, clear mental fog, and bring the mind into an optimal state for visualization and manifestation. Everything around you, your thoughts, your emotions, even the reality you perceive, is governed by vibrations and frequencies. Ancient traditions spoke of breath as the link between the physical and the metaphysical, and now quantum physics is beginning to hint at something eerily similar. In the Vedas, breath was called prana, the life force that shapes our experience. In Kabbalah, the Hebrew word for breath, ruach, also means spirit, suggesting that breath is more than just air. It is the very essence of existence. The Taoists believed that breath could harmonize energy fields, influencing not just the body but the external world itself. Now, modern science is starting to agree. Quantum mechanics tells us that the observer influences reality, a concept known as the observer effect. Studies from Princeton and MIT suggest that our intentions and focus can subtly influence physical matter. But here's where it gets interesting. Your breath is the key to this process. When you breathe deeply and rhythmically, you synchronize your heart rate variability, which has been shown to directly influence brainwave coherence. Coherent brainwaves mean greater focus, heightened awareness, and a stronger ability to direct your thoughts, which, according to quantum theory, could mean a stronger influence on reality itself. The mystics of the past didn't need quantum physics to know this. They simply experienced it. They trained their breath, mastered their focus, and in doing so, they mastered their reality. So the real question is, what reality are you creating with your breath? Breathe with awareness. Direct your energy with intention, and reality will follow. While breath undeniably impacts the body and mind, its influence on emotional regulation is equally profound. Emotions are energy in motion, vibrations that move through the body and mind, influencing our state of being. And just as the breath can regulate the autonomic nervous system, it can also control the emotional frequencies we experience. Every emotion has a corresponding breathing pattern. When we feel fear, for instance, we tend to take shallow, quick breaths. When we're relaxed, our breath deepens and becomes slower. This connection between breath and emotion is not just anecdotal. It has been proven by science. The act of controlling the breath can actually change the emotional state we're experiencing, offering us the ability to shift our mood at will. In fact, breathwork has been studied in the context of emotional resilience. Researchers at Harvard found that deep, diaphragmatic breathing helps lower the intensity of negative emotions such as anger and anxiety. This is because it activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the body's natural relaxation response. When we breathe slowly and deeply, it signals to the brain that we are safe, calm, and in control. This response helps us handle difficult emotions more effectively, reducing impulsivity and reactivity. But this connection doesn't just work in one direction. Emotions can also influence the way we breathe. Have you ever noticed that when you're stressed, your breath becomes shallow? Or when you're excited, you might catch your breath. This feedback loop between breath and emotion can be consciously harnessed. By regulating our breath, we can create a shift in our emotional state, leading to a more grounded and present experience of life. Ancient traditions understood this principle on an intuitive level. In yoga, for instance, practitioners use specific breathing exercises to balance the emotions and stabilize the mind. Techniques such as nadi shodhana, or alternate nostril breathing, are designed to harmonize the energy between the left and right hemispheres of the brain, leading to emotional equilibrium. Modern breathwork techniques like these serve as powerful tools for self-regulation, allowing us to remain centered amidst the chaos of daily life. And there's more to it. According to Dr. Herbert Benson, a pioneer in the study of mind-body medicine, practicing conscious breathwork can help activate the relaxation response, a physical state of deep rest that counters the body's fight-or-flight reaction. This not only promotes emotional calmness, but also improves overall physical health. By reducing stress hormones and improving heart rate variability, it's clear that breath plays a key role in creating not just mental clarity, but emotional stability as well. Moreover, the effects of controlled breathing go beyond the momentary. Practicing breathwork consistently builds emotional resilience over time, helping individuals better manage stress and recover from emotional setbacks. By committing to regular breath practice, you not only gain control over your emotions in the present moment, but also cultivate long-term emotional strength. This is a vital skill for anyone looking to manifest change, as emotional stability is often the key to manifesting a life of purpose and intention. If you've never experimented with your breath before, try one of these techniques right now. Close your eyes, inhale deeply, hold, and exhale slowly. Feel the shift? That is the power of conscious breath. Your breath is more than just an unconscious function. It is a key, a tool, a force. It has the power to reshape your emotions, your brain waves, even your perception of time itself. Mystics have known this for thousands of years. Now modern science is proving it, and you have the power to experience it for yourself. But this is just the beginning. In the next video, we'll explore something even deeper: how ancient breath techniques were used by warriors, monks, and mystics to tap into supernatural abilities. Like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because your journey into the hidden science of breath has just begun.